Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing my experience as well as reviewing two of the products from the brand Dot & Key. Now I did show you both of these products in last year November end, where I did show you a lot of different skincare products. Now yes, it's quite some time. I've already finished one jar of it. I'm already at the verge of finishing another one. So I thought this is the right time I share my experience with you on these two products by Dot & Key. So if you want to know more about them, keep on watching. Now before I share my thoughts on the product, how do they perform on my skin, let's talk about the packaging. It is really cute. I really like the glass jar, and yes, it has some basic details behind, like the expiry, manufacturing, as well as the price of the product, and nice lid. I really like this packaging. It is very basic, minimalist, and yes, it is wonderful that they have added a glass jar. I do not mind a plastic jar as well, but yes, if I'm paying a lot of money, might as well I get a glass jar. So packaging ke to definitely they will get 10 on 10. Talking further, the pricing on these products are definitely on a higher side. They are not inexpensive skincare brand. They are definitely inexpensive, and any product you pick up will not cost you less than 800, 700, 900. Nothing is less. You go higher and higher. So saying that, I would not say that if you're paying more, it is wrong. It's just that sometimes not everybody can afford a 1,000 rupee moisturizer. I totally get it. But if the product works for you and you can shell out that money, then why not? As I say, spending a little extra on skincare is okay, but you can still save a lot on your makeup, because makeup is more of a luxury. I feel skincare is a must. Now let's talk about the moisturizers one by one. The one I have in my hand is the Dot & Key Skincare Green Screen Detox Smoothie with SPF 20. It is a day cream wherein you get 60 ml of product and you pay 845 rupees. Now it is enriched with spinach, tea leaf, avocado, jojoba oil, acai berry, a lot of good ingredients this moisturizer has for you. And yes, it will increase your skin elasticity, minimize your pores, give you nice hydration, simultaneously protecting your skin with SPF 20 in it. SPF 20 is not enough, so you have to go in with your sunscreen. Do not skip your sunscreen, because this moisturizer has a bit, but 20 SPF cannot protect you with all the sun rays outside. You need a little extra, at least 45 to 50, nothing less than that. And yes, it does increase the immunity, boost the immunity of your skin as well. All in all, this moisturizer is going to give you a good hydration, not too much, and this moisturizer is buttery, melts into the skin, and doesn't give you that creasiness on the skin. Since it has SPF 20, moisturizers can go a little creasy after like 15-20 minutes, but with this one I have not that happening. So I really like the way it just absorbs into the skin. The texture of these moisturizers are extremely creamy, buttery. It just blends into the skin. Let me just give you one demo. So I've saved a little bit of my day cream just to show you how it sits on the skin, because it has SPF, and you want to be 110% sure you're buying one for yourself, because moisturizers can go a little tacky, they can get a little creasy, and they just sit on the face. But this one, on the other hand, you just saw it just got into the skin. It's same way it happens on the face, and it just melts into the skin. Give at least 2 to 3 minutes, you will see that you have a well done face, hydrated one, moisturized, and you are good to go for the day. Personally speaking, about my experience with the moisturizer, it did not do anything extraordinary for my skin. As in, I did like the hydration part on it. I did like how it sits on my skin. But as the summers have already approached, I would not be going ahead and buying this one, because I feel I did use this moisturizer in the winter's time, so it was sitting really well. It had that nice hydration going on. But personally speaking, if I end up using this one in the summers, it can be a little tacky on my skin. So if you're a combination into oily, you have to be mindful before picking up this one. So if you're a dry skin, you're gonna love it. But if you're on oily skin, then I would say go with a moisturizer without an SPF, because applying a different SPF altogether is a different step altogether, and you know which SPF goes well with your skin. but mixing an SPF in a moisturizer and then you put that moisturizer on your skin, things can go a little different for every skin type. For me, it is going to be a little oily or a little creasy because it has a little oiliness to the product, because it has jojoba oil, it has avocado extract. So you have to be mindful before buying this product because you have to look into your skin type. Saying that, let's move on to the night cream. Now moving on to the night cream, so I went ahead and got the Night Reset Retinol Ceramide Sleep Treatment Cream, wherein you get 60 ml and you pay 945 rupees. Now definitely it is an expensive moisturizer and it better gives me what I want from it. So it has vitamin E and provitamin B5, it has hyaluronic acid, it has retinol which helps to brighten up the skin, and it really revives your skin and works on your anti-aging, and it helps to prevent free radical damages, and it increases skin elasticity. Now if you are into your aging, then you should read all this before buying a moisturizer. Just do not buy any moisturizer. So if you feel that this moisturizer fits into all those categories wherein you are looking for an anti-aging property, if you're looking into ingredients which will work on your blemishes, which will work on your wrinkles, which will give you more of a brighten up skin, then this can be a good option. Likewise, from any other brand you end up buying, read before buying any skincare product. Now what basically it does for us, it will show reduction in your wrinkles, your fine lines, it will work on your pigmentation as well, as the brand says, and it will definitely revive your skin and give you more of a hydrated skin when you get up in the morning. Now all in all, this moisturizer in the night really works well. When I get up in the morning and I see my face, I do feel that my skin feels more softer. It is not overly hydrated, because there are night creams which can actually overhydrate the skin and you wonder, what did I apply last night? And there are some more wonderful ingredients in this moisturizer like sea buckwheat berries, hibiscus, it has primrose oil which is really good for again anti-aging, it has marula oil, it has retinol, ceramide, as well as hyaluronic acid. Now all in all, you are getting all those ingredients which typically, or which would really work on the girls or the ladies which are into their aging, as well as people who think that in a year or so I'm about to age. So moisturizer like this should be included in the night, which gives you enough to just delay the process of your aging. All in all, if you ask me, my personal experience with the night cream is really good. Do I see myself buying this again? Yes, I can buy this again to use it as my night cream. But as I said, I would not be going ahead and buying the day cream because of that SPF 20 which it has, and any added SPF in moisturizers, if I do not like it on my skin, I do not use it any further, because then the weather which is not supporting your moisturizer as well as your skin can lead to acne, pimples and irritation. So I will definitely keep myself away from the day cream. It really worked wonderful in the winters. It is well done for winters for me, but not for summers or humid weather. But this night cream can wonderfully work as a good night cream in all weathers. So now you know all about those two wonderful moisturizers by the brand Dot & Key. Night cream is something I would definitely go ahead and repurchase again, but day cream, I think I'm just gonna give a pass to it. Saying that, I'm not saying that the day cream is not good, it's just that my skin would not like it in summer weather. All in all, you have to change up your skincare routine as the weather changes. I always mention this and I always say you cannot be applying the same moisturizer which you were applying in winters in summers as well. You have to change things a bit to have a good skin, to have a happy skin. I will be leaving down everything in my description if you you want to grab one for yourself. I will be here soon with some more skincare, some more makeup and some more new brands. If you have anything in your mind, do leave it down through your comments. I will definitely get back to you. Consider subscribing and following me on my Instagram @bronzingi. I will see you in my next one. Ta-da!